Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a topic which is called price adaptation. Price adaptation means adjusting the price of your product or service depending on the marketing environment. Adaptation, as the word indicates, it means fluctuating the price as per the requirement of the customer, as per the season, or as per there are various other factors which affect the price of any product or service. So in case of price adaptation, different companies keep on fluctuating the price of their products. Price is one of the marketing mix element which is most flexible. Most flexible means the marketer can change the price of the product or service at any moment of time depending on the, as I said, environmental conditions. So in case of marketing, there are different price adaptation strategies that could be used by a marketer from time to time. Now these price adaptation strategies are classified in different groups. Number one strategy is called as geographical pricing. Geographical pricing means when the price of any product changes with respect to the location, place, area, city, country. This kind of pricing strategy is called a geographical pricing. For example, a same kind of the product has got different types of the fluctuating price with respect to different locations. Now when the marketer identifies that yes, with respect to a particular location he has to change the price of its product, then it is called a geographical pricing. Second pricing strategy is called as price discounts and allowances. Price discounts and allowances means price discounts are the kinds of the price adaptation strategy where the marketer gives a special kind of concession to the customers, whereas allowances are given to the retailers or to the different trade channels that the marketer is using with respect to distribution of its products to the ultimate customer. Now these price discounts include number one is cash discount. So when the customer purchases any product in bulk and he pays the amount or he pays the bill through cash, then a marketer gives certain percentage of discount to the customer. Such kind of discount we call it as cash discount. Another type of price discount is known as quantity discount. Quantity discount is when any customer purchases any product in huge quantity, then the marketer gives a special kind of discount to that particular customer which is known as quantity discount. That is buying the product in bulk and then getting special discount from marketer's side. This is called quantity discount. The third type of discount is called as functional discount or the trade discount. Now functional discount or trade discount is a kind of a discount which is being given to the retailer or which is given to the distributors who ultimately helps a marketer in doing or in making the product available to the ultimate customer by providing proper services to the customer or by delivering the product to the right customer at right time and right place. Such kind of discounts are categorized under functional discount. This discount is not given to the customer directly, but as I said, it is basically meant for the trade channels who are ultimately helping a marketer to make the product available to the final customer. The next kind of discount is called a seasonal discount. Now seasonal discount is a kind of the discount which is given to the customers in a particular occasion or in a particular season, right? For example, if a customer buys any umbrella or any raincoat during the summer season, then definitely he gets a seasonal discount, because umbrella or this raincoat has got value in the rainy season. So such kind of discount which is given to the customer when the product has got not much demand in the market, or when the product is sold in off season, such kind of discount is called as seasonal discount. So these are the four kinds of the discounts that are given to the customer or given to the distribution channel, which comes under the category of price discounts and allowances. So this covers the second kind of the price adaptation strategy. Now we come to the third price adaptation strategy, which is known as promotional pricing. Now promotional pricing, as the name indicates, it is a pricing strategy in which through which the marketer ultimately wants to promote its product in the market. He offers such kind of the offers and discounts or schemes which helps a customer to buy a specific product, or we can say which motivates a customer to buy particular product after seeing that scheme or offer that is being provided by the marketer. Now the various kinds of the promotional pricing strategies include, number one is special event pricing. As the name indicates, special event pricing means the price discount or the relaxation, or we can say change in the price, which is meant at focusing on a particular occasion or an event. For example, in case of Diwali, people buy crackers or they buy new clothes. In that particular season, they get special event discounting from the marketer's side. Second kind of the price adaptation strategy that forms a part of promotional pricing is called cash rebates. Cash rebates are the kind of the discounts which ultimately, as I said, this is a kind of the promotional pricing strategy. So these all strategies are helping a customer, or they are motivating a customer to buy particular product after looking at specific scheme. So cash rebates is also a kind of promotional pricing, which when a customer pays the amount in cash, he gets a proper discount from the marketer's side. So it is a very big motivation for a customer to pay the amount in cash, as he knows that if he pays the amount in bulk, or suppose he is doing a purchase of rupees 5,000 or 10,000 from a particular outlet, then he is in and he is making the payment in cash, then the marketer can give a discount of 10% or 20%. So this 10% or 20% that he is getting out of incurring 5,000 or 10,000 for purchase of any product is a big motivational factor, which motivates a person to buy such kind of the product from that particular outlet or that particular organized retail or unorganized retail, which is providing him discount in the form of providing cash rebate. The third type of promotional pricing price adaptation strategy is known as low interest financing. Now you must have heard about this term EMI, right? Now nowadays we are seeing that the companies are providing the finance in 0% finance. Now do you think it is really 0%? But this 0% is helping a customer, or is motivating a customer to buy the product by financing with that particular finance company which is providing him finance at 0% finance. So this is known as low interest financing, because customer is thinking that he doesn't have to pay any interest amount on the principal amount that he is borrowing from a financer, and he can avail such kind of facility, and he can buy certain category of the product that he wants to purchase at a particular moment of time. The next strategy that comes under promotional pricing is longer payment terms. Now, all of the companies nowadays are providing equal monthly installments facility to the customers so that a customer can buy any product and make the payment of that product in installments. So longer payment terms means you need not to have the amount in one installment, but you can break that installment in 12 months or 13 months or 6 months depending on your requirements. This ultimately gives a preference to the customer to buy product without having any financial burden on him. This strategy is called as longer payment term. This is again a strategy which is motivating customer or which is helping a customer to buy product from that particular outlet which is providing him this facility of equal monthly installment, and it is known as longer payment terms. The next strategy is known as psychological discounting. Psychological discounting means, psychology as the word indicates, it deals with the mental framework of the customer. As you all have been seen that nowadays there is trend in the market that if a product is available at rupees 99 or 49 or 149 or 159, then customer finds it very comfortable to buy that particular product. But as soon as the price reaches to 50 or 150 or 250, then it ultimately hits the psychology of the customer that yes, the decision from the customer side could be delayed. But all the dollar shops that exist in today's marketing environment, they are providing psychological discounting. The companies have identified the mental framework of the customers, and then they have decided this, yes, if 1 rupee we are charging less for any product, then it helps a customer to buy a product from that specific outlet which is providing the similar product in this less 1 rupee price. So such kind of discounting where the price is not charged in whole number but 149, 159, 69, 59, if it is charged in such a manner, that is known as psychological discounting, where the psychology of the customer comes into picture. So these are the various types of promotional pricing strategies that forms a part of price adaptation. Now we come to the next type, that is known as discriminatory pricing. Now discriminatory, as the name indicates, discriminatory means charging different prices for the similar product depending on certain parameters. These parameters could be defined in terms of different types of price adaptation strategies that forms a part of discriminatory pricing. The various forms of this discriminatory price adaptation strategies include: number 1, customer segment pricing. Now what do we mean by this? Customer segment pricing. This pricing strategy means that you are charging different price for different sets of the customers. For example, as a student, if you are traveling through railways, you get special discount, right? If you are availing any movie ticket, and with respect to that movie ticket, if you are saying that you are a student, then again you will get a different kind of the discount. Such kind of discount is known as customer segment pricing. Even in railways provide special discount for the senior citizens as well, because senior citizens customer form a different segment group. Such kind of pricing is called as customer segment pricing, where different kind of the pricing strategies are charged for different customer groups. I hope this is clear to all of you. Now we proceed further. The second type of discriminatory pricing is called product form pricing. Product form pricing means, as you all must have heard, that there is a finished product, there is some raw material, and there is another process which is being involved in manufacturing of any product, which is called work in progress. So, if a marketer wants to produce any product, if the marketer wants to make any finished product, then he has to buy certain raw materials for making that product. So the price of raw material is different. When this raw material is processed further, ultimately it leads to a finished product. Now once the finished product is prepared and it is packaged properly, then the price of that finished product is changed. Means there is a difference between the price of raw material and the price of finished product, because the product form has changed. As I said, in case of raw material, the product form is in raw form, whereas in case of finished product, now the product is finally available for the customer to buy from the market. So such kind of pricing strategy is called as product form pricing. The next form of pricing strategy is called discriminatory, which forms a part of discriminatory pricing, is called image pricing. Now what do we mean by this term image pricing? Image pricing, as we all know, that today's marketing world is full of number of brands. These brands have got certain image in the market, and that is why the customer is ready to pay high price for buying those branded products. So such kind of the branded products which are being available in the market at a higher price and which reflect this image that yes, high price or the brands stands for quality products. Such kind of pricing we call it as image pricing. Next type of pricing is called as time pricing. Now time pricing is again a form of discriminatory pricing, where at different point of time you get different price for the same product. For example, at the time of weekends, if you will go to watch any movie in any of the theater, the price of that movie ticket is increased. The same movie is offered in the morning slot that starts from 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock till evening. The price of that movie ticket is reduced a little bit. Means the movie is same, but depending on the time, the price of the same movie gets changed. Such kind of the pricing strategy is called as time pricing. So in case of discriminatory pricing, the marketer charges different prices for similar product depending on certain factors that ultimately affects the price of the product, that we have discussed in the form of different pricing strategies. Then we come to the next kind of the price adaptation strategy, which is known as product mix pricing. Now as the name indicates, product mix means mixture of all the products that the company is manufacturing and offering to the market for sale. Such mixture of products, we call it as product mix. So when we talk about product mix pricing, again there are different forms that form a part of product mix pricing strategy. The first type of price adaptation strategy that comes under product mix pricing is known as product line pricing. Now product line pricing means, what do we mean by this term product line? Product line means when the company is offering similar type of the product in different variants. Such variants form a part of product line. For example, if any company is producing different variants of soaps then all these soaps variants form a part of product line. But natural, the price of these soaps will be varied, but there is not very much fluctuation in the price of all these soaps that company is manufacturing under one umbrella. Such kind of pricing strategy is called as product line pricing. The second type of product mix pricing is called as optional feature pricing. Optional means not compulsory. So optional feature pricing says that whenever you are buying any product, for example, if you talk about buying a four-wheeler, the marketer tells you a basic price for that particular four-wheeler that you are interested in buying. Now on that particular basic price, he gives you a list of the things that you can add in your basic four-wheeler. Like you can have your steering covers, you can have your music system. So whatever the extra things you want to have in your four-wheeler, the marketer charges extra price for those optional features. Means why they are called optional? They are called optional because without those features, it doesn't mean that your four-wheeler will not work. Right? Your four-wheeler will work on the basis of the basic requirements that has been provided by the marketer. But if you want to have certain extra features in your four-wheeler, then definitely you need to pay extra amount for availing those extra features. So this kind of the pricing strategy varies from person to person. Suppose I don't want to have a music system in my four-wheeler, but you as a customer want to have four-wheeler system. Now both of us are buying the similar kind of the four-wheeler, but the price of both the four-wheelers will be different depending on the features that you want to avail or the extra features that I want to avail, isn't it? So such kind of the pricing is called as the optional feature pricing. The next type of the product mix pricing is called captive product pricing. Captive product pricing means such kind of the pricing strategy where one product cannot survive without existence of another. For example, we all are using mobile phones, right? But think about a situation when your mobile battery is discharged. Now will your mobile will work after discharge of the battery? No, it won't work. So captive product pricing says that as there is an association between the battery of the mobile and the mobile itself, means both the complementary products are necessary for each other. If you have a very good battery but you don't have a mobile instrument, again it has got no value. If you have a wonderful mobile but the battery, it is not having any battery to charge it, again it has got no value. So captive product pricing says that the complementary product goes hand in hand. Such kind of pricing is called captive product pricing. Now we talk about the next pricing strategy that forms a part of product mix pricing. This is known as two-part pricing. Two-part. Two means when there is a price for the fixed amount of the product and the price varies with respect to the variable cost also, right? So when the price is charged in two parts, such kind of the strategy is called as two-part pricing. The best example of this two-part pricing strategy could be the electricity meter that all of us have at our homes. When any customer goes for an electricity meter, then the meter is installed only once and he has to pay the money only once for installation of that electric meter. But depending on the consumption of the electricity that you are using on monthly basis or on daily basis, the price of or the charge of that meter varies. Suppose in 1 month you consume the electricity less, the bill of electricity will come to lesser amount. Means depending on the usage of the electricity, the amount of your electric bill will vary. So at one point of time you have one price which is already fixed. As I said, in case of electricity meter, you have installed the meter only once. So you have paid a fixed amount for installation of that particular meter. This forms a part of fixed price. Variable price depends on the consumption of the electricity that you are using on depending on your requirement. So such kind of the pricing is called as the two-part pricing, where one component is fixed and another component is variable. The next type of the product mix pricing is called product bundling pricing. Now what do we mean by this term product bundling? Product bundling means when the marketer is offering 2, 3, 4 products in similar bundle or in a single bundle, then the price of those products will be, or that particular bundle will be lesser as compared to if we buy those particular products individually or independently. For example, if I am buying a cosmetics bundle wherein I am getting all my cosmetic products, around 8 to 10 cosmetic products together in a single bundle, the price of that bundle will be lesser as compared to if I buy all those 8 or 10 cosmetic products independently. So product bundling pricing says that if any customer buys the product or purchases the product in a particular group, then the price is lesser as compared to buying those products independently or at individual unit price. So these are certain kinds of the price adaptation strategies that we have discussed. We have basically discussed, let me sum up the things, 5 kind of the price adaptation strategies, wherein we talked about discriminatory pricing, we talked about product mix pricing, we talked about geographical pricing, we talked about promotional pricing, and we also talked about price discounts and allowances. Now under these price adaptation strategies, we have also discussed different types of the price forms that are being offered by the marketer from time to time. So I hope this topic of price adaptation is clear to all of you, right? But let me tell you one more thing. As I said, marketer keeps on fluctuating the price of its products with respect to changing marketing environment, isn't it? So there are chances that sometimes marketer may increase the price of the product. Sometimes marketer may decrease the price of your product. Now under what conditions a marketer can increase the price of its products? Basically there are 2-3 elements under which the marketer can increase the price of its products. Now what are these elements? Number 1 is when there is excess plant capacity. When there is excess plant capacity means when a marketer is able to produce the product in bulk. In that case, he can initiate price cuts, means he can reduce the price of its product because he is producing the product in bulk. So the cost incurred will be less. When the cost incurred will be less, then definitely the overall price that he is going to charge for that particular product will be lesser. So it forms a part of price cutting. The second element that forms a part of price cutting is a declining market share. Now when you see as a marketer that the customer is not preferring your product and the sales of your product is declining, then in that particular case you can reduce the price of your product so that there is probability that after reducing the price of the product, the customer may buy your product, right? The third element that provokes a marketer to reduce the price of its product or to cut the price of the product is the drive to dominate the market through lower cost or through lower price. Now, sometimes there is a condition that exists in front of the marketer that if he is providing the products at a lesser price, then more customers shows interest in buying the product. And his ultimate objective of pricing could be achieved by increase of the market share. Because if more customers are attracted due to lesser price of the product, then that will ultimately help a marketer to increase the market share or to cater the needs of more and more segments of the customers, especially those customers who are price sensitive or who are price conscious customers. So these are the three conditions under which a marketer can reduce the price of the product. What are those three conditions? I repeat once again. First is when there is excess plant capacity. Second is when there is declining market share. And third is when there is a drive from the marketer's side to dominate the market through lower price. Right? So under these conditions, the marketer can cut the price of its product. Now on the contrary, we see that under what conditions the marketer can increase the price of its product. So the first condition is cost inflation. When the cost of manufacturing or distributing or promoting is higher, then what will happen? When the cost is increasing, it is putting a direct effect on the price of the product. So in case of cost inflation, as and when the cost of the production, distribution or promotion increases, the marketer increases the price of its product. The second condition that emerged out for increasing the price of the product is when there is over demand of the product in the market, right? When there are more customers, when the demand of the product is increasing in the market and more customers are showing interest in buying a product, then in that case a marketer can increase the price of its product, right? So these are basically the two conditions under which the marketer can increase the price of its product. So whenever there is a change either with respect to decreasing price or with respect to increasing price of the product, it imposes an impact on the customers, it imposes an impact on the competitors as well, and it imposes an impact on the distribution channels as well. So there are a number of parties who are directly or indirectly getting affected by price fluctuations, either in terms of reducing the price or in terms of increasing the price of products from time to time. So today we have discussed this topic of pricing and we have covered two basic elements. One was price adaptation and another was initiating and responding to price changes. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much. I hope the session is clear to all of you. Thank you.